Tasty ribs. Wait, you get your fingers chopped off in a second. Wait, move your hands. Look at that. Whoa. Good for breakfast, eh? Do you like ribs for breakfast?
Yeah. This is the best.
That's the best. Chobani.
Chobani. Chobani.
G'day everyone, well I hope you enjoyed my rib cook up. I know I certainly did. If your first time watching our videos, I'm James. I'm sailing around Australia with my two daughters. I'm still putting all the footage together from our last trip in the Kimberley, which ended up dragging out to 3.5 months. And it's just been such a colossal amount that happened in that time that it was unbelievable. And this next part of the video, we ended up actually anchoring the boat, drying it out in a mud pit underneath the King's Cascade Falls, and we thought that was extreme enough until a massive bushfire started rolling in as well on top of that. So we got some awesome footage of all that happening.
Probably can't see. There's a little floating one over there. Oh, lots of waterfall here.
Alright, so I've managed to get the anchor down. I'm just letting it out, and it seems that we're in a reasonably good position. I didn't exactly have a super solid plan coming into it, but it's like a lot of things, you know, you can only control what you can control, so I thought I'd see how it went. It's all happening. Anchor's down, we're going to tie off to this waterfall. Stand line. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I couldn't find many little spots, but...
So right now, Banyan's got a hose running from the top of the waterfall down into their deck wash that's pumping that through a carbon filter and out into our tanks. So we're all filling up our water tanks before they head off. So currently we've got a cold fridge, we've got fresh water, we've got loads of fuel, we've got food. It's looking pretty damn good. Really nice of these guys. They've helped us out heaps, and it'll be a shame to see them go early, but we've still got a bit of unfinished business here in the Kimberley ourselves, so we're gonna have to see to that. This is our backyard right now. But we're about to be sitting in mud because all the water is about to come out of the bay that we're in. So we're going to be left hopefully sinking in the mud, and we should stay pretty well the same. Otherwise, we're going to lean over, but should be good. I'm so freaking exhausted. I just need to have a coffee and go and have a sit down. I can even see how much weight I've lost from this trip. I'm going to shave all my hair off because it's killing me. But at least we've got a waterfall behind us.
Yeah.
If you're feeling like maybe you need to reevaluate what's important in your life, just know that living under a waterfall in the Kimberley is an option.
You've got me questioning my position. Am I just filling out? Taking space, not with as much grace. Am I a second choice of all, not a Rolls Royce?
Well, despite the consistent screaming from my kids, we're about to go out for our friend's boat for dinner. But how spectacular is this right outside our back window? Not that we actually have windows. So anyway, right now we have bottomed out and we're sitting in the mud. The boat's not moving, it's leaning over a little bit, but we are 100% stuck in the mud. We'll see how far it drops. Shush! We'll see how far it drops with the low tide, and hopefully we don't fall over. But it's looking good. That stern line at the back seems to be holding the boat over that way a bit, so that's going to work in our favour because the wind's blowing us from that direction. Yeah, we'll get the pole, hang on.
My game is strong. Flowers at the market. Let her have her shot. I call it respect. One woman to another. But we all work hard to be our best. Replica or not. Oh, make no mistake. I know my worth. But it's this game chaser.
I thought we were pretty much completely dried out, but while I've been flying the drone, the tide's come out even more, and we are completely submerged in the mud. We're totally dried out, upright and in a mono.
What the heck? Mud.
What's that, chicken?
There's sunken into the mud.
Yeah. What's going on, mate?
We've literally sunken in to the mud.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're supposed to be a floating on the ocean boat, not a floating in the mud boat. Mud skippers, Hallie.
So you're coming down this way from all the way up there.
Yeah.
Where must it? Ooh!
It's that one.
I love that.
What's that? The outboard? Yeah, that's alright, I'll sort it. What's that?
I caught one!
Show me.
I got a little pufferfish and like a prawn thing with claws.
Oh, you got a little shrimp.
It's not a shrimp. Look, here's a pufferfish. Pufferfish. He's blowy. Not a prawn, just he's got, look at his cool claws.
Wow.
Cool coloured claws.
Little prawny.
Look at his big things, too.
His antennas.
Yeah, long antennas. I didn't actually, I caught it by accident.
What, that prawn?
Yeah.
So this is the tide range. The water's going to come up high tide above where our anchor is. That'll be underwater later. And if you look at just the height, it seems like a lot, but then when you look at the distance, yeah, this whole embankment's going to come up to this level here. Just incredible.
Look at little resting in the bottom of the tub.
Thanks, Chicken, I'll get those barnacles.
This is funny. He's trying to feed him.
You pretty happy with your pufferfish?
Around. He's coming around to me.
Pure joy. A shrimp and a pufferfish. That's all you need, hey Hallie? So we did this for I think 3 or 4 days of just the water coming in and out every tide change, you know, rising and falling into the mud. What made it so special is that usually this place is bombarded with charter boats, and we were completely alone there just because it was late in the season, you know, well and truly cyclone season, and we had the whole place to ourselves. You know, there's just no one left. It made all of these locations just so incredible to be in.
Have you shaved my head off? You shaved your head off there?
Yeah. I'm trying to keep the hair on top a bit longer because every time I shave my head it's horrendous. It takes months and months to grow out. I've seen some younger, like people in their 20s with some ridiculous haircuts, so I can't see how this is going to be any worse. Well, I've definitely seen worse haircuts, at least from the front. Can't even see. Jump in, darling. Come on. We seriously need to get seriously need to get some marine carpet on this tinny, my god.
Just remember that I'm here to cheer you on.
So that's one way to get onto the rocks. Drive straight into it. Oh. Hope with a bit different place when the tide's up.
I know you got this. You got it. Just keep on trying.
Hey! Shark! Big shark! If you don't fall in, you'll be snack food. Can you show me your waterfall dance moves, Isla? I think we're about to sink the tinny. Oh, look at that! How good's that, Hallie? Look, secret little tunnel. Whoa! I was just talking with Blue Yonder, and one thing we were saying is that there's no way that you'd be able to do this during the season. Like, obviously we're really late. It's already mid-November and there's still plenty of water here, but the charter boats would be such a problem. I mean, not if you're on a charter, but if you're in a sailboat, they don't really like you anchoring up in here. And I think that'd make it really difficult. You know, you'd be constantly smashed with charter boat after charter boat after charter boat, you know, trying to get through and bring people to see the falls. And they bring big boats in here as well, so you'd lose all of that quietness, and it'd be a very different place, you know. Like, nothing against charter boats or people on them, because I think that's an awesome way to get a taste of the Kimberley. But if you're sailing through, something to consider that, you know, for us this is probably a once in a lifetime opportunity to be able to anchor and stay here 3 days underneath the waterfall without having any visitors, you know. It's pretty damn magical.
Keep on trying. You got it. You're gonna make it. You got it. I believe in you. You got it.
Oh shit.
Keep on trying, girl.
We need to get the bilge pump working.
You're gonna make it. Cause I believe in you. Yeah. Just keep on trying. Keep on trying. Oh, baby. I believe.
So the girls actually went out for a swim with Blue Yonder at the water hole above us, if you watched the last video. And while they were there, we actually had an unexpected visitor come and say g'day. Crocodile. You're getting a drink. What? A lot of the time these crocs don't actually look that big because most of their body's underwater, but once they come up you can see, and the closer you get a real gauge for how big they are. And this is, funnily enough, the falls where that model was eaten quite a few years back. So the crocs are definitely here, even though that is a relatively smaller croc. But lots always hanging around the boat. Really surprising he's getting a drink of fresh water from that drip that's coming down from the waterfall. Which never really occurred to me where they were and how often they're getting water, fresh water. So I guess that's why they hang up these mangroves and creeks, because they can find those areas with a lot more fresh drinking water. But he's just sitting right under that waterfall there, cooling himself off and getting a drink. Unbelievable. Hopefully he stays there. I can charge his drone up a bit more. No luck with the drone, and that croc's heading off, so I'm going to jump in the tinny and see if I can get a bit closer. I'm trying not to turn the motor on. He's well aware that I'm coming. That bird's been there all day. All these cockatoos are acting a bit wild too. Yeah, a bit of ash on the boat, that's for sure. Well, it was no secret that bushfire had been creeping closer and closer towards us each day that we'd been in the King's Cascade Falls. And once we could see how much smoke was above us, it became really clear it was time to go. All right, everyone's back from the water hole, but we're gonna pull the stern line up and get the hell out of here, because that bushfire is getting really close. It's coming straight along the bank. Tide's just turned, so we are free to move back out the Prince Regent. I'm just gonna chuck the drone up quickly and have another look, because it's getting real dark around the boat. Nah, that's all on fire. Oh yeah. Definitely time to go. We're getting closer to it, but I'm just gonna go start heading out from the Prince Regent onto the next half of the Kimberley, the second half. We've been here for 2 months, 2.5 months already, and we're only the whole trip was supposed to take us 6 weeks, but we've been here 2.5 months already, and we're only halfway, so we do have quite a substantial amount of miles to cover. But I don't know that, I feel like this is a once in a lifetime for me, because the chances of us being able to do this again are very, very slim. So we better soak it up and make it last as long as we can. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Me and the girls appreciate it. So yeah, subscribe for the next one, and we'll catch you when that comes out. We've got so much more to come. Even getting out of the Prince Regent's a 4-day venture to get out. We stopped off Mount Trafalgar, and then that's when the engine problem started, somewhere around this point in time. And we had to pretty wild engine repairs on the boat, but we'll get to that later.